Pondaloos, pond, as in pond, and then spatterdock. S-P-A-T-T-E-R, D-O-C-K. You notice the yellow blossoms. Yeah? That's as open as they get, but you can take the blossoms of Praxis called the brandy bottle. You can take the petals and make a tea out of it. So you got that.
But it's not edible raw?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Then they turn into a seed head. You can take the seed head home, throw it in a bucket of water and let it rot for 3 weeks. Serious. That takes the seeds and makes them palatable as a starch. It was a major staple for the Indians in North America, up in the Northwest America, the Kalmalath Indians. You can also pop it like corn, although it more cracks than pops. And you can grind it, making a starch, and break with it if you want, or you can eat it raw. But you have to let them rot for 3 weeks first.
What
The seeds?
They're very mild flour.
You have to let the seeds rot?
Yeah, let the seeds rot. The seed pod rots away, but the seeds don't. And the 3-week curing process makes the seeds palatable. Now you can eat the seeds right out of the seed pod, but they're slightly on the bitter side. Okay, then we go to see the bronze-colored leaves? Those are new leaves coming out. Just before they reach the surface, those bronze-colored leaves can be cooked and eaten, but they're bitter. You will also read in hundreds and hundreds of foraging books that the roots of these plants are edible. Don't believe it. I've never met a professional forager who's eaten one of these roots successfully. I even grew these roots in wholesome water and took a young one and worked with the roots extensively and was never able to make them palatable. So you will read the Nuphar lutea roots are edible. That comes from one report back in the 1600s where a guy said these roots are, the Indians boiled them a long time and they taste like sheep's liver. Well, the sheep's liver would be an improvement. Now, anybody here watch Survivor Man, Les Stroud?
Yes.
Okay, on one of his videos in Canada, he clearly doesn't know all the local edibles, so somebody told him this was edible. So he tries to cook this by the fire and he says it's too bitter, so then he boils it in his hat, and then he eats some from it, and he says, this is not so bad, and then he throws up on camera.
Oh, God.
So these roots are not edible. And if you want to experiment with them, be my guest, but I have tried for 20 years to make these things edible in a variety of ways. I have not succeeded.